What is up, people YouTube? It is I, Super Mariozilla, or you can call me Vinny, and today we're going to take a look at the S.H.Figuarts Avengers Infinity War Iron Man Mark 50. This version of Iron Man comes from the Marvel Cinematic Universe movie Avengers Infinity War. In the movie, he is warned by Doctor Strange and Bruce Banner that Thanos is coming for the stones. Iron Man teams up with Strange and eventually Spider-Man to stop Ebony Maw and call Obsidian from destroying the city for the Time Stone. After killing Maw, Iron Man convinces Strange to take the fight to Thanos. After a big battle on Titan, they lose the Time Stone, and Iron Man was devastated to see that Peter Parker died in front of him, in his arms, and questions what Doctor Strange meant by saying there was no other way. This figure was released alongside Thanos. This was also a highly anticipated release in the Figuarts Infinity War line. Does this version live up to the hype just like Thanos? Let's find out. Iron Man looks incredible. On mine there are a couple QC problems, but for the most part it's not glaring. The main colors of Iron Man are red and gold. They are very vibrant and have an excellent metallic shine. The helmet looks great and the eyes are a crystal translucent blue. The sculpt of the helmet is very sleek and the panel line work is well done. The chest region of the figure is awesome. The detailing is superb from the panels on the rib area and to the smooth chest. The arc reactor is water blue and a different shape from the previous Iron Man. The lower body has silver panel lighting, and unfortunately some of the red chipped off, and I can't tell if that was my fault or out of the package. The arms have a much more sleek and muscular sculpt. The rigid and panel line details are once again present. The fists are just a basic fist sculpt with Iron Man details. The legs continue the sleek, muscular sculpt, and we get some more panel line sculpts going on here. Paint is a bit iffy in some areas here, but really it's only an issue if you look up close. And the mold line is very visible because of the smooth sculpt, which is not a deal breaker, that's just something I had to point out just in case. The feet have a smooth, shoe-like metallic sculpt, more panel details, and the silver on the back is nicely applied. But I do have another paint chip, which sucks, but such is life, I guess. Iron Man looks fantastic. When it comes to the overall looks, you will not be disappointed.
Iron Man, like previous figures, is nicely articulated. Some minor problems, but overall it's not that bad. Head is on a double ball peg, so he can look up about this high up. The neck is on a ball joint, so he can look about this far down. Move side to side. We get pivot. So head and neck of movement is excellent. Arms are ball joints. Can hinge about this high up. Also some slight butterfly joint movement. Bicep swivel. Double hinged elbows, more than 90 degrees, so that's good. Ball jointed hands, no hinge. Diaphragm joint, ball joint. The waist is on the ball joint, so in total he can crunch forward about this far, which is decent, and can crunch backward about this far, which is really good. Legs are on ball joints. We have the typical pull-down style hinge for both of them. So in total, he can do the full splits, which is really good. Ball jointed thighs instead of just a regular swivel, which is kind of odd, because it could create some major gapping. Not sure why they didn't just go with a regular swivel, but it's not bad. It's just odd. The legs can't kick forward about this far. It can kick backward about this far. Knees are double hinged, so he has just a bit more than 90 degrees. More than 90 degrees. Ankles are on hinges. They can hinge back about this far. They can hinge forward about this far, which is really good. And for the ankle pivot, this one can move, but this one is kind of stuck. It can move, but it's a bit stuck. So, not sure what's up with that. I may have to try and dig in there to fix it, but it's not going to be easy since the foot pieces are die cast. So, yeah, that sucks. And toes on a hinge. So, Iron Man is very nicely articulated, just like the other Iron Man figures. So, when it comes to posing him, you are not going to have that much problems at all. Well, if your imagination is wild and free, then you could kiss all your free time goodbye, because this Iron Man may just take up all that time. Because, hey, that's how much fun he is to pose around. It's pretty good.
Iron Man stands just a bit over 6 inches, which is not a bad size. Here are the comparisons. Here he is with the Figuarts Black Panther and Ant-Man. Here he is with the Figuarts Infinity War Captain America and Iron Spider. Here he is with the Figuarts Doctor Strange and Star-Lord. Here he is with the Figuarts Thanos and Rocket Raccoon. And finally, here he is with the Figuarts Tony Stark and Marvel Legends Hydra Soldier. Iron Man scales nicely with the other Avengers and other MCU characters, so he'll fit in the display perfectly. Iron Man comes with plenty of stuff. Unfortunately, not any of the other weapons. First are the 2 fist hands that were on him in the package. Next are 2 kind of calm hands. 2 karate chop hands. And finally, 2 hands with the pegs for the repulsor blast. Speaking of which, we get 4 different repulsor effects for the hands. 2 longer beams for attacking, and 2 shorter beams for flying. They all have a frosted blue color this time, instead of the usual orange. They peg into the hands very easily, so you really shouldn't have much trouble. We get 2 flying effects for the feet. Both of them also peg into the feet really easily. No trouble at all. Iron Man also comes with this blaster gun with a badass electricity effect. It only goes on the right arm side though. The way this works is that you have to remove the top piece, which has a specific shaped peg, and pop the right hand fist in there. If you want to remove the electricity, don't worry, it pegs right out of both sides of the cannon. It's actually pretty easy to interchange the parts. Remove the right arm from the elbow and pop the cannon where the elbow joint was, and bada bing bada boom, Iron Man now has an arm cannon. Next one is a smaller cannon for the left arm side. Unfortunately, no blast effect, which I feel is a missed opportunity. Put the left hand fist on the ball peg, and to use, just remove the left arm, and so on and so forth. Next is the same useless accessory that came with the Figuarts Iron Spider. I said it before, I'll say it again, this thing is useless. If you really want to know how to use it, just remove the backplate on the figure's back and peg this thing in there. And you can use a Tamashii stage with it. But like I said, you don't even need this thing at all, so it's just a waste. Finally, if you ordered this figure via Bluefin, you could get the same Tamashii stage as Iron Spider, only instead of red, it's a grayish black, with a brown tint. You can remove the top plate to store some accessories, which is always pretty cool. The arm that the stage comes with 2 different clips like before, so it's up to you which one you want to use. So, buy, don't buy, or wait for a sale. Like Thanos, Iron Man is great. I might even say that to date, this is the best Iron Man figure arts to be released. If you need an Iron Man figure for the collection, you better pick this up sooner rather than later. And if you need to complete the Infinity War collection, then again, don't sleep on this release. However, if you missed out on the figure, then you're better off waiting for the battle version that was recently announced. I'll give this figure a 9 out of 10. Well, that's it. Thanks guys and gals so much for watching. If you liked this video, hit that like button. If you would like to be updated on when new videos goes up, be sure to subscribe. If you want to be notified when new videos go live, be sure to hit that bell icon. And if you want some behind the scenes stuff, be sure to follow me on Instagram. Link to it is down below. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.